watched like 10 minutes, I guess. Yeah, 10 minutes. Shit, I'm so hyped on this video. Let's react to that. Let's get up. Whoops, no. Oh, the video is so good. The first 10 minutes, and it's internet historian. He always performs.
They exist. And what's more, they're here and they've been walking among us for millions of years. Just look up at the night
Among
sky.
Us.
Each one of those lights is probably an alien. Shoot at them, and the police show up. Coincidence?
Yeah, sure.
Break into the CIA, just looking for clues. They put you on a no-fly list. Coincidence? There are no coincidences, only truth bombs, and the government is holding the fuse, locked up tight in Area
51.
51.
Damn. Area 51 is so cool. I want to go in it.
And so our story begins with one man. Joseph
Joe Rogan.
On June 21st, the solar year 2019, Joe spoke to a whistleblower, Bob Lazard. Now, Bob claims to have worked at the Area 51.
Sure.
And so, Joe summoned him to his sensory deprivation satellite, where he could ask him probing questions about that government facility.
Machine that was able to read the size of your dicks.
Yeah.
Huge. View for yourself
Okay.
this incredible testimony before the UN takes it down.
Well, even though there are many theories on Joe Rogan's podcast, I appreciate what he's doing because there are so many smart people, and I mean, why shouldn't you allow to do some theories? I mean, the shit he did about Corona, COVID, shit was dumb. But anyways, I mean, just speaking about theories, and it's very interesting.
You used to work at Area 51.
Sure.
When did things get weird?
Well, the way this went down was, I only got hands-on with one of them, and I was fucking an alien. It produced a little discharge from the bottom. It was exciting. You know, we turned the lights on, and all these guys
Sure.
are there. So
What
Sure.
in the fuck is this?
we have, you know, actual hardware from another civilization. It's a big...
Live in a house? That's bullshit. I like just swinging around on trees. We are
Sure.
the sex organs of the machine. For people who don't know,
True.
let's give them the bullet points. How
Right.
tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
You don't seem to have any muscle.
You know,
Almost like a frame. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
well, the disc, the flying saucer that I worked on. I saw it sitting there, and I thought, oh my God.
Hey Bob, it's probably a good idea if you shut up.
Bro, this video is so... No, the cuts are so fucking good because the podcasts are always so long. I do not have the patience to cut all these words in. Props.
I worked underground with the aliens. They shot my hand off.
That's a-
They're underground. There's bases. They're shooting lasers through the Earth's crust, and they move them at light speed.
You big fucking
What? I'm not even doing anything.
drop dead
Hey, why don't you come on out to the Nevada desert?
deal.
The fuck out. All right. That's it, folks. Good night.
Good night. Bleib spitz, Joe Rogan.
These revelations were sent out all over the globe using beams.
Absolutely
And
free.
it started an incredible awakening, inseminating the people's brains with knowledge, flooring them with the revelation of it all.
No, my McDonald's. No.
And soon they were bursting with righteous curiosity.
Bigfoot is a human-animal hybrid.
Sure.
Alright, here's the Google searches for Area 51. That
Bro, imagine you have that power to put Area 51 that big with just one fucking podcast. Holy shit.
big spike there, that's when Joe Rogan put out his
You do not even have this power. He has this power.
podcast. You get the idea. And you see, it reached the right man at just the right time. A 21-year-old named Matthew Roberts.
Matthew, our hero.
He had heard
Oh,
about the
hero.
aliens in Area 51 before, and he believed. He wanted to see them. Real bad. But what could he do? How could he possibly get into Area 51 to
Rate that shit.
Think, 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 think.
Scenario 1. If I ran into Area 51, I would be shot and killed.
Yes.
Scenario 2.
Funny thing, the sign before Area 51 says if you enter, so I'm back. So the sign, like, I don't know, it's right next to Area 51. The sign says if you cross the line, they can waste you. It's like it's like you trash. Not they allowed to kill you, they allowed to waste you. It's even worse.
Area 51. I would be shot and killed. Scenario 2.
Chickies.
Me and all of my friends ran in. We'd both be killed. But
True.
scenario 3. If there were so many of us, thousands, so much fodder that we eventually ran out of bullets, then someone surely is gonna get through.
So, here's the point. I think it's top 3 the most secure the top most secure place in the fucking world. America puts billions of dollars every month or every year, probably like trillion or some shit. They put every year so much in this shit, and you can go there with 1 million people. They will still able to defend Area 51. Still. Don't know what the fuck they were thinking about.
And touch the gun.
Fuck you, people.
Special area. My God. Within minutes,
Chickies
I
good.
was drafting a Facebook post. They can't stop all of us.
Willing to die for the government, let's do this.
On September 12th,
Oh, America!
we'll all meet up at the Area 51 Alien Central tourist attraction and coordinate our entry. If we Naruto run, we can move faster than their bullets. Let's see them aliens. This event,
I even can remember this moment, not the hype about fucking raiding Area 51. Everyone with half of a brain know that shit won't work, because the most people were scared to go there, of course, because they can kill you. I mean, waste you whenever they want. And no, everyone with half of a brain knew that this should go wrong.
then goes into the ether. And from here, it was up to the Facebook algorithm gods to decide what would happen next.
There's a lot here to be excited about. I think this could be very positive for our society and economy.
People from all across the flat world were receiving the invite, and they began pressing the attend button. Within just a couple of days, the event had picked up hundreds of thousands of attendees. People loved the idea so much, they began making memes about how they were going to raid the base. So many I could barely show you a fraction of them, rapid firing them out like the bullets that would soon be gunning them down.
Man,
And
fuck
so
you,
the word
mate.
spread around the internet, eventually morphing into
Everyone who is something is
gonna raise
PewDiePie.
51.
Young people from all over the globe are joining up to fight for the future.
Nigel, a runner. No pointer, runner.
Stevens, agent.
Silent, a runner.
Freeman, 713. I am a sentinel.
You're a retard.
Their part. Are you? We have the ships. We have the weapons.
Time to put his gun down!
We need soldiers. We need you all. And just like that, the game was on. At time.
Every internet historian video, he talks about shit, goes to ad, and then the real content of the real thing he speaks about starts every fucking time. But I let the ad play because he deserved it.
Here's the new campaign. You're gonna love it.
To be or not to be.
Plans disappear. Dreams take over.
I live. I laugh. I nod. Nod on every device like a blank canvas. I can be here and anywhere.
The man must seek my
Will
fortune.
you break these chains?
But wherever I go, there you are.
NordVPN.com/internethistorian.
NordVPN,
No, thanks.
gib mir auch eine Sponsorship. Give me a sponsorship, man.
You want the female audience, and I know women. Oh, to you, miladies. Have you heard about NordVPN? You can get
Yeah.
access to the international Netflix catalog. Never miss another episode of The Handsome Man Show. Oh, don't you hate it when your dishwasher gets region locked? No more. Oh, so safe in NordVPN's big, strong arms, especially with
Kitty.
their product Threat Protection. It protects you
Kitties.
from malicious sites and downloads and trackers and intrusive ads. So think pink. Think NordVPN.com/internethistorian. Woo! Because the V in VPN stands for vagina.
I think we've heard enough.
Fine. Alright, I'll do the ads you like. Get Nord. You could use some threat protection. Take your online safety more seriously. Ah, have you heard about their amazing prices? NordVPN.com/internethistorian. Tell them who sent ya. Ad over.
Ooh,
Welcome to the mission brief.
now the real shit begins.
51. Secret military base, first developed in 1955. This is what it looks like on Google Maps. It's approximately this big. Total area size, 51. And the volume, a big mystery. Until 1997, the government refused to even acknowledge that it existed. That is, until they were forced to by lawsuit. That lawsuit was about the death of two men who were former employees. And how did they die? Well, not aliens, but rather toxic fumes from burning garbage. Yeah, so what they would do is burn a whole bunch of cool high-tech refuse on the lot, let the deadly smoke blow downwind, and the staff was stuck.
Imagine being a place where you fire down and go to the one of the most secure places on earth. Dang.
Breathe
That's started from the bottom, now we hear shit.
it in. A few years later, bing bing bong, cancer. Other than that, the public hasn't really been told anything. So all people can do is speculate as to what the hell is going on in there.
I think that they are keeping remnants of a UFO there.
We don't know if
Sure.
it's aliens, we don't know if it's time travel, we don't know if there's minions in there.
Virtual reality that seems so incredibly sexy.
But what has been leaked is that they do test flights on new alien craft. Produce new alien. Breed the latest.
Woman
version
can
of the
drive
latest
shit.
frog. Do not get it confused with Roswell. That's over here. Area 51's over here. And the final thing that we know is that security is top notch. They have that thing locked down. So, you want to break in anyway.
Yeah.
But it's going to require some research. And the first thing to find out, has anyone ever tried breaking in before? Yes, several times.
Yeah.
In fact, in
Can
January
guess so.
2019, An
But they get
unarmed
killed.
man broke through security barriers and drove 8 miles into the base.
Okay,
Out
a
of his
landmine's
car
probably
with
stopped
a
him,
metal
right?
cylinder in his hands, and the military opened fire.
No. Yes.
He was shot dead at the scene.
Idiot.
It was this time when a film crew from the BBC was arrested for trying to get in.
This is BBC News.
This time when a vacationing family of 4 went off track. You get the idea.
Oh,
Messing around.
these people drove the wrong way and come to the New York Area 51, almost getting killed. Nice family vacation, dog.
Put your fucking hands up. I'm not going to tell you again.
But there's one story to top them all. And Will disguise his identity, but he is my personal hero. The month is November.
America!
Las Vegas. And the protagonist, a professional limo driver. Now, he's more than a little unhinged. He decides to start harassing and sending death threats to a lawyer, whom
What?
he was going to represent
Hopkins? Hopkins? I guess he played Hannibal. Fucking good actor.
his defense for this incident. If you've ever seen this TikTok,
Damn, wicked!
donuts and driving back.
Damn, wicked!
Anyway, fast forward 3 weeks. It's like 6 in the morning and this guy is already doing donuts at a car park near the airport. Then he
Sure,
decides
daily
to
business.
drive from the car park into the airport itself. Offense? No problem. He drives right through it and onto the runway. He's just driving
My
around,
man.
whizzing between planes, almost crashing several
The,
times.
that are
Crashing
these
hard
balls
on a
we
ramp.
need
At
today.
this point, he jumps out, puts on a clown mask, and storms right up to a private jet. He announces, aggressively, to the flight staff that there is a bomb in his limo. Quote, I have a fucking bomb,
Wait.
flight staff, right up to a private jet. He announces, aggressively, to the flight staff that there is a bomb in his limo. Quote, I have a fucking bomb.
Bro. My hero. Fuck Superman, fuck Batman, fuck Iron Man. He is the hero we need.
Going to blow this place up. His plan? To commandeer this private jet and take it to Area 51. However, as sound as this plan was, the quick response by police meant that it
How old are we?
wasn't really working out.
Bro.
So he bails back to his limo, tries to make an escape, until eventually police catch up with him. At that point, he is quickly arrested. They take him in for questioning, and he starts telling them, that's right, I did it to see the aliens. He also told them to refer to him as the Chosen One. And by the way, I have high
For sure he's the chosen one. For sure.
security clearance. Also, I'm involved with the mob, and someone owes me millions of dollars. Later on, the bomb defense crew checks out the limo and determines that it's just a fire extinguisher with a bunch of wires and duct tape and some fairy lights.
Doesn't matter. You have to expect everything. In America.
Now, at some point, he gets out, presumably on bail, and CNN reporters walk up to him and start asking him questions. No statements from me, he says, but you should talk to my lawyer. And then
Yeah, let's go!
he proceeds to hand them the bill, he says, but you should talk to my lawyer.
Who is the lawyer?
Then he proceeds to hand them the business card of the lawyer that he's been sending death threats to.
Is it Hopkins?
For the last
Wait, is it
3
Hopkins?
weeks. Amazing.
No, it's the Hannibal actor.
The judge ordered
It's
them
fucking
to
sick
send
actor.
the mental hospital for assessment. Also, they say.
Oh!
Okay, so people have really died trying to do this. That means we're going to
Yes.
have to be a little more covert. So
Oh,
over
yeah.
at Area 51 HQ, the
Mhm.
military can see that Facebook numbers have reached 1 million.
Yes.
And it doesn't take a genius to calculate that even if just 1% of them show up, that's... Wait a minute. Run those numbers.
1% of 1 million is 10,000. 10,000. 10,000.
This many people. In a crowd that big, there's bound to be at least a few who'll do something stupid. In fact, the military took it so
I mean, not
seriously
even 1% is showing up.
that they even went over the nuance, and it required a real demonstration, of course. Now, some undercover operative then took a photo of that brief, and they uploaded it to Reddit.
But Reddit, internet's end boss for sure. Reddit is the end boss of the internet.
Alright. So if the military decides to do this, pretty badly for Matthew. So Matthew goes back to his
Rip.
mind palace.
Riposa in pace.
Let's not keep saying it's a raid.
Alright,
Let's do a music festival.
alright.
This would give Matthew an alibi and throw authorities off.
Bro,
the
he has to be on LSD. For sure, for sure.
Government, let's do this.
Alright, Reddit, here it is. Alien Stop.
This man is so humble.
2019.
Keanu Reeves.
The official EDM party.
Before the... never mind.
Party hosted by Matthew Roberts. Set to take place in Rachel, Nevada. A town that just so happens to neighbor Area 51. It has 50 total residents.
Sure.
And practically no infrastructure.
Ah,
Perfect.
nice.
Yeah, nice try, fellas. Said
Good
the
job.
military.
Nice
and the
one.
captains and the generals
Idiots.
all started planning
Idiots.
their own EDM.
See how dumb people are. How dumb are they?
With the deep state.
The
Three
deep
groups in
state.
particular. Introducing Group E, the E local state police. Police have their work cut out for them because, owing to this party, they think there could be upwards of 50,000 people descending.
No. Every police officer. I mean, you have to expect everything in America, but bro, no way there are so many people raiding this shit. They're afraid to lose their life, so what the fuck?
Lincoln County commissioners trying to tackle the tough task of preparing for a potential inundation of people. And Sheriff Kerry Lee has less than 30 days.
The county declares a state of emergency, and they allocate an extra
True zombie
$250,000
apocalypse.
worth of enforcement for the
No.
as well as an extra 300 police officers and paramedics.
That many people are going to stress the community to the point that it's just we can't cope with it.
This is some of the most exciting stuff that I've ever gotten
Mark
to work on.
Zuckerberg.
Hold on, Mark.
Sure.
Group D, the defense.
I'm gonna take out my gun and shoot somebody.
So the FBI
Bruh.
agents that showed up at 10 a.m. They contacted my mom, and she was like, so she texted me, she's like, FBI's here, answer your phone. So, because I was kind of scared at this point, but.
This report from the Nevada Department.
Imagine phone is ringing, FBI is on the phone. Bro. I was sweating my balls.
Public safety was released last year, and it features some very interesting details. For example, they caught a group of YouTubers trying to plant a tracker on the bus that goes to and from the base.
We're gonna pull an epic prank.
Highly illegal. And you may not be that surprised to hear that the military isn't actually that worried about people breaking into the base. Turns out, they have automated weapons.
Yes.
Automatic weapons.
Yes, automated. Yeah.
What that is.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Instead, they think there's potential that real terrorists will, do the thing or a thing. So, counterterrorism was given.
Wait, what? There's potential for. Okay.
Thing
Okay.
or a thing. So, counterterrorism was given a budget to sweep for chemical, biological, radiological, and explosive material. Although, nothing was found. And there's just one last group.
I
getting
thought they
involved
will
as
use it.
the
Never mind.
corporate press. Disinformation agents in the mainstream media were getting involved. They immediately started warning people not to raid.
Use of lethal force authorized.
spouting contempt for the Stormers.
What started as a joke Facebook event quickly turned into a phenomenon, reaching
Well, it
millions.
began as a joke, but
appears
now it's
the
turned
US
into
Air Force
something
is taking
much
these
more
threats seriously.
serious.
Astroturfing campaigns by late night half
Way
hour
too
and
dank.
number 1 through 7.
It's much more likely they'll see them tasers.
Laugh it all up. It's just a big joke.
Bro, he's CDs. Wait.
It's just a big.
Bro, what are these eyebrows? Holy shit. She looks like an Angry Bird. Damn, bro. What a dose.
Joke.
Who say they're interested just keeps growing. Faster than their bullets. Let's see them aliens.
And they weren't afraid to give some of the biggest, brainest takes you've ever heard.
It's not clear the 1.1 million Facebook followers who said they are going to storm Area 51 are real and not Russian bots.
Of course. Every American threat are Russians, sure.
You're a goddamn genius.
Fine. We'll make you take us seriously.
Karens.
Let the training begin.
And speaking of that, I think it's time for my workout.
And so the Raiders began training.
Oh my
We train
god.
for Area 51. So let's go. Sandwich.
They began
Sandwich.
pushing their bodies.
This shit can't be real, right? This cannot be real.
Pushing their minds.
Ooh,
Pushing their
Demon
friends
Slayer.
and families' patience to the limit.
Who wants to come with me to kick some alien butt? In September, join me. We out.
And that's
I'm
what fitness will be
scared.
like in the metaverse.
As we zero in on the day of the raid, the count is up to 2 million attendees, and that
Whoa,
puts us
what
on
the
par with
fuck?
the world's largest standing army.
2 million weeps.
So to
Weeps.
coordinate all of these troops, we'll need a battle strategy.
Alright.
From r/memes, intel was being filtered down to the troops. Groups such as the Minecraft YouTubers, the Normans.
Bro, this guy.
Down to the troops. Groups such as
This guy,
the
wait. This guy, Tommy Innit, bro, this dude is like 15 years old. Bro, you don't know how rich this motherfucker is. Bro, he's so fucking rich, dog.
Minecraft YouTubers, the Normans, the Weebs, Facebook
Weebs, like I said.
Files, Chads, the Crackheads,
Me, this me.
Florida Man, the Australians, the gay Reddit mods,
Okay, this thread is locked.
and the North Korean defectors. They all had their role to play. So, Godzilla comes in from the east while the Australians make a distraction that allows the Minion cosplayers to breach from the south. Of course, these very serious strategies would have to be disguised as memes so that they could be spread across YouTube, Reddit, and TikTok without the threat of being
Smart.
Although, not everyone was as tech savvy.
Smart.
Authorities managed to nab one of the main cartographers, and they pressured him into an interview on the television.
It took me a total of 5 minutes to put this image together. It was sort of like a battle strategy.
Guys, rock throwers, Naruto runners.
In satire.
That was just completely rooted in satire.
And no one should raid, this is just completely a joke.
And completely just a joke.
Mission counting sheeple
Should
complete.
be.
You can take them out. Okay, so remember how we're not raiding anymore and it's just a music festival? Wink, 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 wink. Well, bad news.
Okay, so it sounds like maybe you're looking at changing venues. Possibly.
Possibly.
It's all up in the air. We're putting Maddie on the spot here.
There's a lot of challenges. So.
But it's 2 weeks away, so.
Kind of gotta
Bitch,
figure
shut
it
up,
out, I guess,
bitch.
somewhat soon, right?
Yeah, it's all kind of falling apart. See, Matthew had organized alien stock with a few other people, but his main business partner was Connie West.
I didn't plan it.
But Matthew is the headline. His name is attached to everything. And he's starting to get worried about a fire festival type situation in the desert.
be a Firefest 2.0.
He wanted to make sure there's plenty of water, food, security, insurance.
You're violating the law.
And here, deals and communications start to break down. Eventually, there's a lawsuit and it's kind of boring.
Things that they were supposed to pay for, I'm stuck paying for. Who cares?
We're going to skip it. But the TLDR is that they had a
Too
disagreement.
long, don't
Connie
read.
said,
I don't have to prove to you what I spent. You didn't sign a fucking contract with me to begin with. So guess what? I don't need to prove to you a motherfucking thing.
Matthew said. Matthew then took $70,000 worth of sponsorship money and declared alien stock in Rachel.
Whoa.
But then, at the same time, Bud Light walks in. They say, hey, why not do it here? In the Vegas. It has plenty of lighting, indoor plumbing, it has everything. Matthew said yes. And then using the website for alien stock, he told everyone to not go to Rachel and instead to go to Vegas. Welcome to Alien Stock Las Vegas, sponsored by Bud Light. And also Pornhub, but it's a long story.
Bro, Pornhub.
What's left to pick up. However, she would not be discouraged so easily. She decided to
These people need to jerk off before they raid Area 51. Could be the last time they jerk off.
And even mortgaging her home.
Bro, ganze Existenz für so ein Shit.
There's an event in Rachel that's been declared cancelled, but also not cancelled.
Aufgegeben.
Also, I forgot to mention there's an event in Eco that isn't cancelled, but it will be on the second day. There's also that third festival in Las Vegas, which has the former promoter of the first one, and they both share the same damn name. And none of this has anything to do with the actual raid on Area 51, which
Sure.
is here, which has several gated entrances, by the way, and none of them have been declared the official gathering point. Confused? Yeah, pretty much everyone was. It's a goddamn mess. People, rightfully, put the whole thing in the too hard basket, and instead of going to one in the middle of nowhere, just went to the one in Vegas. Let's fast forward to the weekend of the raid. For better or worse, Rachel is about to open its doors to the millennials.
Hell yeah! Encore now has come to an abrupt halt. Don't let the aliens get you, Ken.
Do you believe in aliens?
I don't. Run! Get out of here!
Oh, you know, I want to hear about the alien liberal agenda. They could have some good talking points. We don't know.
To protect my mind from
Fucking idiots.
It could do anything.
America!
How do you see you walking with that shirt up over your head like that?
I know. And the first ones are supposed to be always, the best ones. Paranormal lawyer, PhD level field investigator.
Flamongo. Flamongo
Did they
sauce.
change the name, or is it still alien stock?
I think I'm on my highest high I've ever been in my life.
She blazed. She blazed.
Look, kind of the area here, you've done a lot of work in a very short period of time.
The security's here, the medical's here, the food is here, the people are here. And most importantly, toilets are here.
Yes.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I just went through a breakup, guys.
Well, it wasn't quite the event that they had hoped for, but they did do a commendable job of acting retarded for the news.
I've ever had in my life. You think of yourself as a hero?
I do. Here for scientific reasons.
This is like the most millennial thing that's ever happened.
The idiots.
But don't let's forget, Hiko, or the Heiko. No one knows how to pronounce it. This event was
And
being
no one
hosted by
cares.
George Harris of the Alien Research Center.
The owner of the center is Las Vegas businessman George Harris, creator of Alien Tequila.
If you want to have fun, if you want to have a great look, it's a great day.
Base camp was equipped with a vendor village of 10 food trucks, a gift shop, and 3-time Grammy Award winner Paul Oakenfold.
Who?
For some reason.
I was told there's a lot of people coming.
Well, right now things are kind of slow at the Heiko event here, so that's kind of a disappointment.
Now, Hiko Base Camp was expecting somewhere between 1,000 and 20,000 attendees. It's quite a range.
Maybe 50 people here. Clapping some alien cheeks.
Yeah, but no cheeks are clapped
Where's
at
the
all.
cheeks?
None.
Where's
Zero
the cheeks?
This is like the
Well, the
first
cheeks.
of a big thing.
But it wasn't. fact, it seems as though the majority of the attendees were actually the press.
One lady believed that her parents is actually alien.
So, after the first night, they decided to cut their losses and cancelled the whole event.
You know, the producers.
My mom is an alien, no.
Very expensive, and it just didn't make sense.
Because basically all of the attendees were stolen by
Alien Stock 2019.
Bro, this shit is
We
lit.
got to Rachel, and then we decided that we didn't want to get stuck in the desert. As much as I like Mad Max, I don't want to live it.
the Las Vegas Alien Stock, sponsored by Bud Light, was a smash hit. They've got carnival rides, photo ops, video games, and even a pool. No running.
Who could have predicted this? You make a post at 2 a.m. on a page that has 62 likes, and now you have thousands of people that are ready to come out to your show. It's absolutely amazing.
The Ray.
Back at military HQ in Anne Orlando, operations were ramping up. They're adding more guards, upping the security, and enforcing a no-fly zone across the county. They were even in...
Yeah, but it's nothing new. The restricted fly zone is there like forever. You cannot pass a certain point. So, yeah.
Infiltrating raider groups.
You could be standing next to an officer and not even know it. There's like an undercover presence here.
And they were giving stern warnings from the PR team. They posted this tweet. The last thing millennials will see if they attempt to raid Area 51 today.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Kaiba! Yeah! Yugi!
Millennials immediately seized upon the tweet, doing what they do best, pretending to be offended.
I cannot bother picking up my dual disc.
Successfully
But I have one.
having the tweet taken down and forcing a public apology.
I'm retarded.
You are.
Alright, this video is getting very long. Let's hurry up to the main event. The raid.
Hey, are you coming?
Yeah.
Yes? Six. Two. The Shadow Clones. So. Akatsuki. Itachi, the best one out of Akatsuki. No cap, keep it a sec. No Kismo on Gaga. Oh no. Fuck you, weeps, get out of here. Smoking.
Toilets are here.
Omega Lulu. Alien tag. Pathetic.
Ich guck mich auf uns. Sag mir, ja.
Germany. Umerua. This shit look like World of Warcraft, right? Like Ulduar, like, you know. Cool. I thought a little bit, but the concept is the same, maybe different graphics. Jesus!
Thank you for saving us. We are so grateful and horny. And yes, we wish to be your big titty goth alien GFs.
Yeah, bend over, daddy.
Browser anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't quite like that. It was pretty close to something like that.
Nope.
Although I guess you could say only a close to something like that.
Wait.
Although
North Korea, North Korea. Woo, Kim Jong-un, we support you.
I guess you could say
midget.
A small group showed up to the main gates themselves.
Four viewers. One is me, so 3 viewers. 3.
Of over 2 million people, in total only about 200 actually went. But it's not about the quantity, it's the quality that counts.
Nice outfit.
No, fuck out. Get out, weebs.
People mostly
Get out, weebs.
I mean, I think it's awesome. You guys are following the laws, following directions. So.
But they weren't about to leave without a consolation prize. Get some of the Area 51 soil. Top secret rock. Top secret rock.
Sure.
You can have it. It's from Area 51. Thank you. Okay.
Also present at the raid were a few YouTubers.
So I came here to get myself an alien as a pet.
We're here to rescue the alien!
It's like Halloween, but we're just annoying people.
Are you guys gamers? Playing games? No? You watch anime?
Yeah, so you got the rebellious youth, and then you got people trying to lure E.T. into a cage with Reese's Pieces and stuff. That's a pretty good summary of the crowd that you have out here this weekend.
But respect to the true heroes. Security. For keeping everyone... just kidding. It's the guys who got underneath this fence. God bless them.
Oh, no!
And this cameraman, whose foot raided the base.
That's a foot I see.
And this random woman who decides to just start walking. Police, right there. No one's stopping her. Oh my god. She's gonna make it. She's going home. She gets charged for trespassing and receives a $1,000 fine. But soon it was time to wrap up.
The storm is over.
Because everyone's
North Korea.
And if they were late again, there would be big trouble.
Good night, everyone. Yeah, I'm going to sleep now.
Psych, it's not over.
There's one more thing that I want to tell you about today.
Because storming Area 51 would go on to inspire a plethora of other events. The storming of Loch Ness. That thing can't hide from all of us.
We think we have seen it.
What did it look like?
It looks like a big stone.
Over 27,000 said they were going. Actual number 6. Okay, fine. Storm the Bermuda Triangle, why not? It can't drown all of us. And potentially millions actually went. But the evidence would be lost, so how would you know?
I am under the water.
Please help me.
Or how about storm the Vatican? They can't molest us all.
Oof. This would be interesting if they storm the Vatican. There's so many interesting things in it we don't know about. And yeah. If anything, I want that they storm the Vatican, not Area 51. If I have the choice, please storm the Vatican. Not please, but if you choose one, then the Vatican.
Interesting twist on that one, though. Someone cancelled the event.
No.
But overall, everyone had a pretty good time. Isn't that what Area 51 was really built for?
No.
Something like that, you know what I mean?
No. Alright. Good video. Internet historian performs like every time. Keep pointed, guys. See you in a bit.